father, our mentor, a gift God has given to us at a time like this. He has been around for just 3 years. But I feel he has been around for the past 10 years because of the innovations and great things he has brought to the cause. I call him a catalyst of positive change and pillar of strength, the national security. He hailed from the town called Aminga in Nasarawa State. He had 6 degrees, and to cap it off is a doctorate degree where he studied public administration, where he specialized in public policy analysis. My Commandant in general is a dogged officer who has rose quickly. He happens to be one of the few people that have fought for the setting of the call that we all are enjoying today. He has gone for several trainings, both home and abroad, and we thank God for having a man who has come to rejig, to reform, to reposition and to restructure NSCDC. He's a non-scalable over time who has seen the future of NSCDC to be a world-class organization, and we see this happening in our time. And so you're not just meeting the Commandant General this morning, you are meeting an erudite scholar who has written over 45 journals and 18 books to his credit. I'm glad to introduce the third substantive Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed, Abubakar Audi, MNI OFR. And again, we're having a father in our midst who happens to be the founding father of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. I had my Commandant General calling the architect of the modern civil defense. I'm talking about Professor Audi Abolori.
Thank you very much. I'm honored. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Adebowale MNI. You know, this is our MNI. When I received the invitation and I saw the names, the list of management staff, and I saw that the VC is an MNI, it's a very good. One of the reasons why I must be here. Heavily represented by the DVC admin. Other very senior academics here present. My father, the father of the Corps, the architect of modern civil defense, Professor Adi Abolori. My friend, our consultant, Professor Frederick Tio, my dear sister, my other colleagues, very good morning. I am delighted, sir, that I'm here this morning and overwhelmed with emotions of joy and happiness. There are 3 reasons why I have to oblige and really come for this lecture. 1, the VC is a distinguished MNI. 2, the university is the premier university in the country. Perhaps I've had somebody say the best, but we think, you know, the university competes with ABU. I'm an ABU product, and ABU is the largest university in Africa south of Sahara. And so I have to come here because of that reason. The university, first premier university and the best. And then lastly, the university has turned a lot of graduates in civil defense. I'd like to tell you, even here, I can cite example for you. Dr. Olapegba is a product of this university, a PhD from this university. Dr. Abodoni is also a product of this university. Dr. Ojelabi is also a product of this university. And then a host of others like that. My Baba is also a product of this university, about 3 degrees from this university, including a PhD. So these are part of really the reasons why I have to honor his invitation. And so, like he did rightly said, I don't want to start delivering my lecture here. But finally, let me just say that I'm delighted and excited that I'm here. And I know that by the time I deliver my lecture, the university will now know that yes, civil defense have come of age, and we will have also acquaint the public and the university community, you know, on the functions and duties that we do, and of course the challenges that we face while in the field. I like to state that this is my 29th year on this job, and I'm so happy that my Baba is here, who actually mentored me. I am among his disciples, but actually not a Judah. I'm not a Judah. He trained me, he mentored me, he actually indoctrinated me with the crucibles of the job, and then he also taught me how to search and look for knowledge. And that is what he has imbibed in all of us. Of course, you can see really all of us have taken that venture. It is freely that we have said all civil defenders should seek for knowledge. So I want to proudly say, sir, that the Corps can boast of over 40 PhDs. So it's an elite service, you know. And so maybe perhaps when we get to the hall, by the time we start speaking, you will know that yes, it's an elite service. Thank you so much. I don't want to take much of your time, and I don't want to preempt my paper. I will wait until when we get to the hall. Thank you so much, sir, and God bless the university, God bless the Corps, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
The few things you just spoke about are not things that I'm not aware of. There are people in this room who know that I'm very, very connected with the Corps. To the fact that NSCDC is a corps that is encouraging its officers and men to be educated. I'm very, very happy about that, because I made this statement like some 7-8 years ago, then, that NSCDC is a corps of the future. Because when you see a corps like this, that is committed and dedicated to the officers and men going to school, that corps is going to become an elite corps. So I'm not surprised at what we are seeing in the corps today. It is because we have invested, and you are still investing in education. Because we want to go far in life, we have to invest in education. So we have to appreciate Baba Bolori for the good job he started. I know Baba is a committed academic, and not just that, I know he encourages people around him to go to school, and it opens the door for people to actually benefit from that. And I also have to thank you so immensely for continuing in that trend, because another person will just have come and say, look, we recruited you people to carry arm, to keep peace and all that. We didn't recruit you to go to university, but you have also continued in that line. So we are very, very grateful that you're actually assisting your men to be educated. And of course, again, we need to appreciate you for the very wonderful job you are doing in the country in keeping us secure. Of course, anytime we go on the street and we see people in uniform, some of us, we are very appreciative, because without the security apparatus, only God knows what would have happened to us. But because we are up to the task and are very committed to what we are doing, that is why the challenges are not more than what we are present. We know we have challenges, no doubt. But then when you now begin to think in terms of other countries, when you begin to think in terms of places like Sudan and some other places that you can refer to as ungoverned spaces now, then we begin to appreciate what our officers and men are doing to keep the country safe. Now, the University of Ibadan is a university, no doubt. Well, you said ABU. And of course, by the time you started talking and you were referring to people here, I said the answer is blowing in the air as to which university is the greatest. Of course, today, I don't think there's any university in Nigeria that can claim to have graduated more PhDs in NSCDC than the University of Ibadan. So the University of Ibadan is just not a university that is only interested in teaching. We're interested in collaboration. We're interested in collaborating with institutions, with core, security apparatus, with establishment, to make what we do better and to also refine those institutions. Now, we understand the theories, we teach the theories, but then we understand the practice, we on the field practicing. So there should be another joint. There should be a point of coming together to say, can we reason together? What can we do better together? So once again, thank you for accepting our invitation. And again, we want to thank Baba Boluri. Is he didn't just graduate from here. He's actually our benefactor. He's done so much for us in the University of Ibadan. And I know he's emotionally attached to this university and to the Institute of Peace and Strategic Studies. And to all our students, all those who graduate from here, thank you for being good ambassadors of the University of Ibadan. We are very proud of you. And we want you to know that you are members of the family, and we're going to keep it like that. I don't know whether the CG has any degree or certificate from the University of Ibadan. You will need to get one, because those certificates you hold, sir, you need to validate them. And the certificate from the University of Ibadan, you just simply validate those certificates from other places. Thank you so very much, sir, for coming. We appreciate you, and I can assure you that after delivering your lecture today, we will sit down, we'll study it, and we'll take our takeaways, and from there we'll also talk to you to say what else can we do together. Thank you for all you've done, not just you, but for all that NSCDC have done for the University of Ibadan. There are so many things you have done. We are very mindful of those things. Let me close by saying we appreciate you immensely. But then, the reward for hard work is more work. The reward for benefactions is more benefaction. We'll still keep knocking on your doors to please be gracious and assist us in whatever way. And any area you think we can also assist, please feel free to knock on our doors. Of course, we operate open doors and open windows policy. Those who are in a hurry and cannot come into the door, they can shout through the window. We'll listen. Thank you very much. God bless you.